Bangladesh really kicked off their three-match series in style, absolutely dominating Pakistan with a massive 8-wicket win in the opening one-day international. That game went down on March 11, 2026, right there at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur, Dhaka. The home team was only chasing a small target of 115 runs, and they absolutely breezed past it in just 15.1 overs. Talk about a huge gap in performance between these two sides. This wasn't just any win, either. They finished with a whopping 209 balls to spare, giving Bangladesh a super important 1-0 lead in the series. And believe me, that's huge for their standing in the ICC ODI rankings. The absolute star of the show for Bangladesh was young pacer Nahid Rana. He bowled phenomenally, picking up an incredible 5-wicket haul, his career best, which just absolutely ripped through Pakistan's batting lineup. Pakistan, who actually won the toss and chose to bat first, just crumbled. They were all out for a measly 114 runs in only 30.4 overs. The visitors, who had a few new faces and a pretty new look squad under captain Shaheen Afridi, just couldn't manage to get any decent partnerships going. When it came to the chase, opener Nahid Hasan was the main man for Bangladesh. He absolutely smashed an unbeaten 67 runs off just 42 balls, showing off some seriously aggressive and confident batting. This entire series is actually super important for Bangladesh. They're really trying to rack up those crucial ranking points to get a direct spot in the 2027 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. Right now, they're kind of hanging on at 10th place, so every point counts for direct qualification. The next two one-day internationals are coming up on March 13 and 15, and they'll both be played at the very same stadium. Alright, let's break down Pakistan's innings. Things kicked off with a pretty careful 41-run opening partnership from their debutants, Sahibzada Farhan and Maaz Sadaqat. Farhan managed 27 runs, while Sadaqat chipped in with 18. But that steady start quickly went south once Nahid Rana was brought into the bowling attack. Rana got the breakthrough, sending Sahibzada Farhan back to the pavilion, and it wasn't long before another wicket quickly tumbled. The wheels really started coming off as Faheem Hussain fell for just 4, and Maaz Sadaqat quickly followed him back to the dugout, both completely undone by Rana's pace and bounce. Mohammad Rizwan managed 10 runs, but then he also fell to Rana, completing a fantastic 4-wicket haul for the young fast bowler. Salman Agha chipped in with 5 runs before he was dismissed, making it Rana's 5th wicket of the innings. What a performance! Pakistan's middle and lower order just crumbled, with captain Mehidy Hasan Miraz also getting in on the action. He snagged 3 crucial wickets for just 29 runs in his 10 overs. Faheem Ashraf was pretty much the lone warrior for Pakistan, top scoring with a decent 37 off 47 deliveries. That effort, at least, helped them scrape past the 100-run mark. In the end, the team was all out for a paltry 114 runs in just 30.4 overs. Now, Pakistan's squad for this series had 6 uncapped players and 4 guys making their debut in this first ODI. It's pretty clear they're looking to blood some new talent and shake things up. And get this, former captain Babar Azam wasn't even playing, he was rested. That really just highlights how experimental Pakistan is being with this whole series. Here's how that would sound. Bangladesh's bowling attack, with the sensational Nahid Rana leading the charge, really turned out to be the game-changer in this match. Rana, a right-arm fast bowler born on October 2, 2002, bowled with incredible aggression and pinpoint accuracy. He ended up with his career best figures, 5 wickets for just 24 runs from 7 overs. His ability to get that extra bounce and pace made him practically unplayable for Pakistan's top and middle order. Rana kicked off their collapse by breaking that 41-run opening stand, taking out Sahibzada Farhan and Maaz Sadaqat one after another. He kept going, getting rid of Faheem Hussain and Mohammad Rizwan, completing his 4-wicket haul. His 5th wicket, Salman Agha, really showed who was boss against the struggling Pakistani batting lineup. And get this, Rana holds the record for the fastest ball ever bowled by a Bangladeshi fast bowler in international cricket, clocking 152.0 km/h. That just shows you how much raw talent he's got. Backing up Rana's incredible performance was the super disciplined bowling from Bangladesh's ODI captain, Mehidy Hasan Miraz. He kept things really tight, grabbing 3 crucial wickets for 29 runs from all 10 of his overs. Taskin Ahmed and Mustafizur Rahman also chipped in with a wicket each, giving the visiting team absolutely no breathing room. This collective effort from the Bangladeshi bowlers totally took Pakistan apart, leaving their batsmen a pretty easy target. Chasing a target of just 115 runs, Bangladesh's batting lineup looked super confident and got straight to business. The star of the show was opening batter Nahid Hasan, a left-hander, who hammered an unbeaten 67 runs off just 42 deliveries. He played some super aggressive shots, smacking 7 fours and 5 sixes, which just crushed any hope Pakistan had of defending that low total. Tamim's incredible performance meant Bangladesh kept the scoreboard ticking over really fast, taking all the pressure off. His fellow left-hander, Najmul Hossain Shanto, who's even captained Bangladesh before, gave him great support, adding 27 runs off 33 balls, including 5 fours. Now, Saif Hassan, a right-handed top-order batter, did fall early, getting out for just 4 runs to Pakistan's captain Shaheen Afridi in the 3rd over. But that early wobble barely slowed Bangladesh down. Captain Shaheen Afridi, the left-arm fast bowler, did manage to snag 1 wicket for 35 runs from his 5 overs. Mohammad Wasim eventually picked up Shanto, who departed for 27. But by then, Tamim and Shanto's big partnership had already put Bangladesh in a winning position, and they wrapped things up super comfortably in just 15.1 overs, losing only 2 wickets along the way. Lytton Das was still there at the end, unbeaten on 3. This huge 8-wicket win in the first ODI puts Bangladesh up 1-0 in the 3-game series, really pumping up their confidence and helping their push for direct qualification to the 2027 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. Right now, they're sitting 10th in the ICC ODI rankings, and led by Mehidy Hasan Miraz. Bangladesh knows they really need to rack up those ranking points, especially with the direct qualification cutoff date coming up on March 31, 2027. Pakistan, who are ranked 4th in ODIs, rolled into this series with a pretty fresh-looking squad, resting some big names like Babar Azam and bringing in a bunch of new faces, all under Shaheen Afridi's captaincy. This whole strategy is about testing out new talent, but getting absolutely hammered really shows the challenges they're facing adapting to conditions in Bangladesh. Nahid Rana's performance for Bangladesh and Tanzid Hassan Tamim's explosive batting really set the tone for the series. Meanwhile, Pakistan will be leaning on guys like Faheem Ashraf and their captain Shaheen Afridi to try and turn things around in the next games. The next 2 ODIs are coming up on March 13th and 15th, and both are happening at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur, Dhaka. These games are absolutely critical for Pakistan to bounce back, and for Bangladesh to seal the series and really cement their World Cup qualification hopes.